It's a grown-ass woman that fired the fucking pilot for not having her blanket and then realized she was so fucking stupid that she couldn't get back without the pilot. Thank you, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm not going to talk about the giant douchebag that's in the White House, and you know who I'm talking about, and his vapid wife, who's no depth at all. I want to talk about some of his cohorts, some real douchebags, but maybe not Trump-level douchebags. But let's talk about the cabinet, because it's been quite a week for the Trump cabinet, and I want to talk about the first two, then we're going to go to two Hall of Famers in his cabinet. The first I want to talk about is Howard Lutnick. I want you to put up a picture. I want you to take a look at this beaut, okay? This man serves as Secretary of Commerce of the United States of America, and it has come to our knowledge that relatively late in Jeffrey Epstein's wife, he went to the island, but wait a minute. He didn't go by himself. He took his wife, he took his kids, and he took his kids' nanny, who, according to some reports, Mr. Epstein had a certain interest in. But I just want you to look at this and ask yourself, what kind of human being, after you knew everything that you knew about Jeffrey Epstein, would take his family to Jeffrey Epstein's island? I'll tell you exactly the kind of human being he is. I'm sorry, it's super pathetic, but I got to laugh. This guy is such a fucking loser. Look at him. I mean, can you imagine a bigger loser, a bigger dweeb, a bigger nothing? I mean, I don't think I ever knew anybody this big a loser. I've known a lot of losers, but this guy's a Hall of Fame loser. But let's move on to him, to something maybe with a little more eye appeal, but certainly less intellect. And that would be the current serving Attorney General of the United States, Pam Bondi, who I have no idea in the history of the United States how many congressional hearings there have been. I have no idea of how many people have been called before congressional committees to give testimony. This, ladies and gentlemen, in the year of our Lord, 2026, in the 250 years since the establishment of the United States, had never been more disastrous, stupid, idiotic testimony given to the United States Congress. That's a real achievement, Pam. You've done it. You're so fucking stupid, you stand out above all of the other stupid people that have ever been to the House of Representatives to testify before the Congress of the United States. But I got some good news for you, Pam. You're not the dumbest shit female in administration. No, you can't hold a candle to Kristi Noem's ass. Okay, this is how fucking dumb she is. She flies on a plane that is piloted by, I'm not making this shit up. Okay, people, bear with me. Check me out. Fact check me. She lands and she fires the pilot. That's right, a member of the United States Armed Forces, for the stunning reason that she thought that he didn't move her blanket. What? Oh, come on, wait a minute. Okay, we've all had children, and everybody we've had. My girls had a blanket, and I had to take it all around the world with them, and I put them to bed. They were 2 years old. It's a grown-ass woman that fired the fucking pilot for not having her blanket and then realized she was so fucking stupid that she couldn't get back without the pilot. Now, wait a minute. What did I just say? I said this fucking woman is so stupid that she fired a military Coast Guard pilot for not misplacing her blanket and then had to hire him back because she was too fucking dumb to know that getting back on the plane, she couldn't get back to wherever she was going. I guess it was Washington. Now, this stupidity on a level, come on, I got to take my hat off. Okay. Sometimes you just got to sit back and enjoy this shit. All right. And then we come to the king. We come to the man that we got to sit here and just say, I stand in awe of this man. He's a little bit younger than me, but kind of the same generation. And let me present to you the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert Francis Kennedy Jr. Now, Mr. Kennedy was thought to be and was being criticized for being a germaphobe. Of course, Trump's the most famous germaphobe. I tell you the truth, I'm not obsessed with him, but I don't much like germs either. But that's why I use Purell or I wash my hands. I'm crazy about it, I'm not obsessed with it. Is evidence. Listen to me. Fact check me. You ready? The evidence that he presented that he was not a germaphobe is that he snorts cocaine off a toilet seat. No, James, no. Yeah. I said that. He presented as evidence of the fact that he wasn't a germaphobe, that he snorted cocaine off the toilet seat. Now, sometimes when you living in the nightmare, and by the way, you notice I'm decked out. I'm going to South Pacific Ocean. I'm wearing my USA shit because I'm telling you what, this country's coming back. I got news for you. I am one fucking proud American. I'm watching our athletes at Italy at the Winter Games, and man, they're performing. They're speaking out. They're courageous. People all over this country are courageous. I just did a thing with my dear friend, my fellow LSU Baton Rouge, and Don Lemon, who's just done so many courageous things. In the weirdest way, I've never been more proud to be American. And I have come as I watch these assholes crash and burn and be relegated to the fucking outhouse of history. Remember Howard Lutnick, Pam Bondi, Kristi, Noem. You got to read the Wall Street Journal piece. You can't fucking. William Faulkner couldn't make this shit up. Okay, I think Shakespeare could come back from Stratford-on-Avon, or wherever the fuck he was from. The Hamlet is nothing compared to these fucking people. And then the king of all kings, the biggest fucking idiot in the entire nation, our Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert Francis Kennedy Jr., who bragged about snorting cocaine off of a fucking toilet seat. I don't know about you, but in my mind, a toilet seat has one purpose. It is not to ingest something off of it. So I know it's hard. I know we all got to get through this at difficult times, but never forget it's Mardi Gras. And never forget that if we don't develop a sense of I don't know, you call it gallows humor, then the bastards have won. But they're not going to beat us because we're going to laugh at these motherfuckers, and we're going to do it a lot, and we're going to laugh heartily, and we're going to laugh out loud, and then we're going to beat their fucking asses come November and the November after that. God bless the United States of America. God bless the decent citizens that live in this country, and fuck all these assholes in the White House.